Hey guys, it's Stereo, and today I'm bringing to you a tutorial, and it's going to be about text and making a Cinema4D and what to do to enhance it in Photoshop. So the first thing we're going to do is open a Lightroom. I already have mine open, but I'll just reopen it. 3K Lightroom by Quasi, which is the one I like to use. And I'll take the mo text out of it, and you're gonna want to merge logo. And I just like the 87 logo just because. So that's what I am going to use. Drag that to the middle, and we're going to use extrude NURBS. Drag down to the extrude NURBS, fill a cap, and the radius on both of them at 1. And you're gonna go to object and change the third movement to 70. And then you have your extrude NURBS, your 87 logo. Yeah, your logo's done. And you drag any material onto whatever material you like to use. And I personally like to use this material. I don't know, I just like it. Then what you're gonna do is go to extrude NURBS. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna go to plugins, NitroBlast main, and you're gonna use 321 or 350, and you can even use like 100 or 85, but this is what I like to use. 350. You're gonna go to high and change the thickness to 5, and then you're gonna press fracture and wait for that to finish. Once this is done, it's gonna be just another color, and I'll show you guys how to fix that. Alright, and you can X out your NitroBlast, and you're gonna want to click on whatever color it changes. Sometimes it goes blue, sometimes it goes yellow. Right now it's red for me. I don't know why. I think I'm special, but yeah. And what you're gonna do is go to luminance and change the brightness to 3%. Change this color to white. Then you're gonna go to reflection and take it all the way off by putting the brightness at 0. I don't like using reflection because when you break up the text, it makes it look weird, I guess. Like, it just makes it look bad when you put reflection on it. So 115 on my gray color, because that goes well with the other material that I used. And once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go to NitroBlast extrude NURBS, open that, main pieces, dynamic, and I'm gonna select, well, first I'm gonna go to MoGraph fracture, not Mo instance, MoGraph fracture, and I'm gonna go piece 0 and go all the way to the bottom, hold shift and click the bottom piece and drag all your pieces into the fracture. Then you're going to delete the NitroBlast. And with this fracture, you can duplicate it by holding Control and pressing C and V. And with this duplicated MoText, you're going to atom array. And you're going to drag that into the atom array. Just a second, one more time. And you're going to change the sphere radius to 1. Just what I like to put it to, and you just go to whatever material you like to use. Like I said, I don't like reflection, so I'll use this. And then this fracture, you're gonna duplicate again. Oh, not yet. You're gonna select the fracture, and you're gonna go to plugins. MoGraph, effector, random. While you have it selected, you're going to drag the fracture onto the random and change this strength to about 7%. I like to use 7 or 7, anywhere between like 5 and 9 I like to use, but I'm going to go with, let's say 9 on this one. and you're gonna duplicate your random by holding Control and pressing CV, like I said earlier. And what you're gonna do with this duplicated random is move it behind the logo. And once you do that, you're gonna drag the strength to 100. And I'm just gonna rotate this back to the front. And now you have the broken logo behind it, where it's kind of like exploding behind the text or behind the logo. And we're almost done with this. The next thing we're gonna do is go to freehand. Just click that and make a spline around the text. Like this, you can kind of mix it in with the text. And then we're gonna go to, here I'm gonna redo that one because that's kind of ugly. I'm gonna go to this and go all the way around the text and kind of in it. Here, that one sucks too, sorry. I'll take my time with this one. Just put it around the text like that. Alright, that's good enough, and it'll smooth itself out if you make it like kind of ugly like that. And while it's selected, you're gonna go to plugins, ReeperX, and drag the spline into the ReeperX. Change the coils to 15, the distance to 40, the radius to 3. And you can leave the strands at 3 or however many strands you like to use. Once you have that, you're gonna go to add array object and go to atom array. Drag the ReeperX onto the atom array and change the cylinder radius to 1 and the sphere radius to 2.5. And you're gonna drag the same material that you use for your text onto the atom array. And that is the logo. And now we're gonna put it into Photoshop after we render it. So I'll see you guys in Photoshop. Alright guys, I'm back. And once you get in Photoshop, you're just gonna open whatever you make backgrounds in. I use my speed art template, as I call it, what I saved it as. And you're gonna open your logo. Once you get your logo, you're gonna drag it into your template, and of course put it in the center or wherever you want it to be. And it's really dark right now, but we're gonna fix that. So once you have it in the middle, you won't need this guideline. I mean, I just have one on my screen. And to make this lighter, we're gonna make a new layer and just color the whole thing in white where the logo is, and press create clipping mask, enter, and go to overlay, press enter again. And we're gonna take the opacity down on the logo a little bit. I'm gonna say about 45, I guess. And if you see some of the parts that are too light, you can just erase on the clipping mask where it's too light. Once you have that, when you have everything behind it a little bit lighter, you can make a new layer and also put that in the clipping mask. Actually put that over last layer. And you're also gonna put this on overlay, and then you can light up just your logo, just what you want to highlight pretty much. So in this instance, it's gonna be 87. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of rushing through it right now, but yeah, you just highlight 87, and you can put that opacity down just so it's a little bit brighter than the rest of it. I'm gonna put that at 15. Alright, once you're done with that, you're gonna merge this with this and duplicate it. Here you're gonna go to filter gallery, and stylize glowing edges. Put that on screen, press enter, and put the opacity down to about 45, 55, however you like it, and even as high as 65. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna put it to 50 right now. Then we're gonna merge those layers and duplicate them again by pressing Ctrl J. And we're gonna go to filter, brush strokes, and sprayed strokes. What I like to use is sprayed stroke, stroke length 2, spray radius 15, and stroke direction right diagonal. And we're gonna press OK. Put the opacity down to about 15 on this. Then we're gonna merge those layers and duplicate it one more time. Go to filter, not lens correction. That was an accident. Go to filter, filter gallery. Go to sketch and chrome. Alright, we're gonna press OK, and it looks kind of funny, but it looks nice once you finish. So we're gonna put that on screen and put the opacity down to about 10, 15 maybe. Yeah, we'll put that to 10. And then you merge those, and that's how you complete the text. Once you add all your stalks around, it'll look really nice. And if this tutorial helped you guys, make sure you subscribe. And if you want more tutorials like this, then you can just stay active, subscribe, and every 4 uploads I'll be releasing another tutorial. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope it helped you.